Yes people, welcome to another video on SidTV. It's been a while, I apologise. I always say I'm going to upload frequently, but with work, with all our chills, with all our social medias, family, everything's piling up. We're going to be working on this channel a lot more, but today's video on Mbappe, big news. PSG have officially said he's on sale now. Saudi looking at him, Chelsea looking at him, Madrid looking at him, and another English club looking at him. Got Harry Kane news, he wants to move to Bayern Munich, he's not interested in staying at Tottenham Hotspur. We also got Onana, what's my name, has signed for Manchester United. Big move, of course. And we also got Manchester City news where they're going to be signing Josko Gvardiol. Everything agreed, and then they've come out saying that no agreement with Man City has been done. So make sure you guys sit back, enjoy, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification, tune in every single day. When possible to SidTV. And yes, as you can see, Mercedes on my shirt. Just if you watch F1 as well, Lewis Hamilton on pole for the first time in like 600 days. It's been emotional basically because I missed it live and I wish I actually watched it this time. But yeah, look, let's get into the first one. Mbappe, big long letter from PSG explaining what they've done for him, how they looked after him as a kid, how they made him the face of the club, how they basically gave him everything and he's let them down. They're saying that he's probably got an agreement ready for 2024 to Real Madrid to leave on a free, and that he'll get his final payout from PSG. So PSG have officially put him on sale. I believe he's also out of the pre-season tour squad. He hasn't travelled, and they want to sell ASAP. Now Saudi Arabia, clubs are looking at him. They're bidding around £200 million, which is absolute crazy. This is world record fees. This will be higher than the the Neymar deals. And Saudi are taking it to another level. This is crazy, people. They've signed everyone, your Benzema's, your Kante's. There's so many players that I can't even think on top of my head, okay, but they just signed a lot of players. They're still looking to sign more players. Average players, decent players, good quality players that have been around in the game for quite a while in the Premier League, in the La Liga. Everyone is selling their players to these Saudi. Like, don't get me wrong, like, man's Muslim, I'm religious, I went to Umrah recently, everything's there. If you want to be at peace, Saudi is the place. I'm telling you now, if you're like, religious and that is the place, 100%. So I get it, especially Kante, Benzema, they're all looking at this, I'm sure Koulibaly looking at this type of deal. So, but in terms of football aspects for these football clubs in the Premier League and all competitions, you got to start to worry about this because the quality is going to decrease. Yes, they're making a lot of revenue, but we're not keeping that quality at its highest level. So at the same time, I'm a bit worried about it. And of course, Saudi levels could be increasing. We could be saying top 5 leagues very soon. Lionel Messi, 94th minute winner, free kick, classic Messi. There is no need to mention other people. I'm a Ronaldo fan, of course, but I saw on the timeline, people saying this is why he's the greatest, blah blah blah. Like, I get it. It's an amazing goal. The celebrations on his debut. It's basically a feeling that you want to always see. I'm not going to lie to you, it's not better than Ibrahimovic's moments. Ronaldo did it against Spain, equaliser in the World Cup. All these things basically, but there is no point of comparing. Like, at 36 or 35 or whatever it is, Ronaldo was in Serie A. This guy's in America. But everyone each to their own. I just found that a bit weird. Just enjoy Messi's moment. It was a fantastic goal. It was a world-class goal. It's something that he's done over the years. And just embrace it. These two guys are no longer in Europe, people. It's very depressing. It makes me feel old. Talking of old, my birthday is on Wednesday as well. So it's going to be quite a long time. But guys, let me know what you think about Mbappe's situation. Where do you think he'll go? Chelsea interested in the player. They're trying to see whether they can actually afford him. But I believe he's already made his move to Real Madrid. He's got his mindset at Madrid already, but he wants to get that final payout from PSG. And I said earlier, like 2 weeks ago, my videos, if you've been following, that Mbappe will have to be paid out, or he's happy to stay for another season. He's happy to stay at PSG and get that money in, basically. So let's see what happens with that. Man City news about Gvardiol, everything agreed basically. I saw exclusive, they were moving quick, personal terms agreed in June. Chelsea linked with him last year, I think August, exclusive for Romano, and then something, I don't know what happened, something just broke through. just didn't get him. Okay, but Man City have made the moves. I've been following him. Deal done. Fabrizio Romano tweeted it, blah blah blah. Leipzig come out the next day saying nothing agreed, nowhere near close. And I never believe these things. And no matter how bad Fabrizio Romano looks right now, this still will go ahead. I can assure you that. If it didn't, I'd be very surprised. But you know, I've seen it with Brighton. I've seen it with Cucurella. You know, they put a statement out there, nothing agreed with Chelsea. Even though Fabrizio said, we will see who lied, and we're going to see again. We will see who lied. Very reliable source, of course, him, David Ornstein. We can talk about Mohamed Kudus as well to Chelsea. Personal terms are very close to be agreed. Arsenal fans very worried about this move as well. They are thinking, what is going on? You know what I mean? We had Brighton manager sending shots to Chelsea indirect, saying Caicedo, you know, it's going to be very difficult to replace him if he is to leave. And you know, he sent shots about Brighton being in Europe, unlike Chelsea. So to me, this kind of says he's going to be leaving 100%. Maybe not this, you know, over the next couple of days. He's not going to be featuring against Chelsea tonight, I believe, at 12 AM Sunday. So I believe that Chelsea are going to be meeting with Brighton face to face to try and get this deal sorted. Base fee, whether it's bonuses, let's see what happens over the next couple of days. You know, as a Chelsea fan, I'm very, very frustrated that this still hasn't been done. We are approaching 26th of July. I did say he will sign before my birthday. It can still happen. It will be a good present, alongside Lewis Hamilton winning tomorrow, hopefully, in Hungary. But yeah, it's a bit frustrating. You know, I had the team at Warwick Chelsea coming at me saying I'm impatient. I just feel like, am I really impatient? I don't think so. But that's for them. That's their opinion on it. Andre Onana, big sign for Manchester United. The guy has been let go after 12 years. Ups and downs for those guys, of course. I mean, they've never won the Premier League or Champions League since Fergie left. So I mean, the guy won it his first year, I believe, maybe. Top of my head, I can't remember. I think he won it his first year. But in terms of Fergie leaving, they've not really competed. He's done amazing over the years. He's saved him in many games, and then towards the end, he just turned into like Lloris, De Gea, Kepa. They're all the same. Just they make amazing camera saves, but then they are so erratic. Like they make simple rebounds. They can't get the easy shots. It's very, very frustrating. So I think it was a good move for United to let him go, but I think the manner that they done it was a bit rude. I think they gave him the hint that he will be staying for at least another season, and they done a U-turn and let him go. Andre Onana, of course, was linked to Chelsea. Chelsea didn't want to pay that crazy money, especially with the BS we're going through with Romelu Lukaku. We want to do a deal for him, and they turned their back on him, and then Lukaku turned their back on him as well, on those guys as well. And now he wants to apologise, and the fans are not interested basically in the player because he was talking to Juve. So it's been a crazy transfer window so far. Saudi looking at all the players, of course. United making big signings. I spoke to a couple of United fans. They're not happy overall because there's still major ones they need to sign. They're still looking for a striker. They're looking for a defender, I believe. They were more important to them. That's from what I understand. Chelsea should be signing Caicedo hopefully very soon. Man City should be getting a defender very soon. But until then, we are still waiting. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe. Big up everyone that's been tuning in, and thank you for being patient. It means a lot to me, man. Until then, I'm out. Peace.